And then I had a brilliant move, and I'm totally winning. 10-minute rapid chess on chess.com, explaining every move, grinding in my rating. Right now I'm at 1414. I think my high was 1422. I've been grinding, guys. I'm about this life. Let's do it. Okay, let's go for a scotch if we can. Knight f3, put pressure on that pawn. Everybody wants to play this lately. Go ahead and take that, recapture. I expect knight out, and then I play knight here. Okay, he goes for that one. That's fine. My queen is covering. I'll just defend this pawn. If he takes, then I get my typical Scotch setup that I want. He'll give me exactly what I want. I always want my bishop here because the king wants to castle that way, and I want to put pressure on this pawn so it can't move later. Sometimes there's a sacrifice. Do I have a sacrifice here? I do not. What happens when I push? Nothing good. Okay, I'll just castle. All right. Now my game plan is to obviously attack over here. I don't want to take that. There's no reason to take it right now. Let me get my rook into the game while I think about where to put this bishop. You know what? Let me stop this bishop from coming right here. And the knight as well. That'll be annoying. Stop my attack, kind of, I think. He can't go there. He can't go there. He can't go here. This is all he could do. That's all he wanted to do by playing that move. I'll just go back. And then if he storms me, I'll just move this pawn up and hide my bishop there. Okay, what's going on? You wanna develop my queen for me, buddy? Thank you. Your bishop can't go here to attack. That's why I put this pawn out. Knight can't move forward. Bishop can't move forward. I think we have a good start to the game. Now we just don't blunder. Let's get a knight here. It's a good square. I kind of want to throw these pawns forward and move his knight so that he can't take my knight that I plant here. Is that a good plan, guys? Is that a plan? I can accomplish the same thing by trading the knight. Then I plant this here. Okay, he sees the idea. Which way do I take first? Take, take. Here. Take, take. Then he wins a pawn with this bishop. So what's the right way to take first then? That obviously isn't the right way. Well, this isn't really threatened. It's being defended 3 times. So I have time to put my rook here and defend this pawn after all that. And my end goal of all this was to just plant a knight here in this good outpost. That's my plan, and defending that pawn. This bishop has nowhere good to go. If he goes here, I'll just take it. Okay. Let's start. Just gonna do as planned. If he takes my knight first, I'm happy to get a bishop for a knight. Very happy. See if he gives me what I want. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and plant my knight here like I planned. Bam. Now this is guarded. What's his way forward? I was going to say, if his bishop ever does that, I have a fork. Let's go. Let's see what we missed in this game. 14-22, baby. 85. I played with 85 accuracy, no blunders, one mistake. Okay? Good, 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 good. Book. That's what I like to see. Book. I like to see those books. This is all good. Stockfish approves. He develops my queen in for me. Don't make trades that bring your opponent's pieces into the game for them. You're just doing them a favor. Okay, that wasn't the right place for the bishop. It wanted me to push forward. And that makes a lot of sense because I could have won a pawn. I could have won this pawn because if I pushed forward, I had 3 attackers to that square. So I missed that idea to win that pawn. Okay, that's my mistake. That was my big mistake. And then I had one missed opportunity, which was... Which one? Oh, I could have won this bishop by pushing. Okay. Yeah, because I had my queen guarded by the bishop, so I could have pushed this. Makes sense? But all in all, good game. Let's win another one. Let's keep that rating going up. Who says adults can't improve? Sicilian defense. I dictate white. Oh, he wants to play a Grand Prix? That's where we going with it today? Is that what we're doing today? Okay, no, he doesn't play f4. I was gonna say, let's go d6 so we can't push this pawn. Let's develop our knight. Normal development. That's fine. He takes with the bishop. He takes with the knight. I'm sorry. But that doesn't really do anything. Now, if he plays f4, that would be a Grand Prix. He still doesn't do it. He had chances, still doesn't want to play a Grand Prix. Okay? I'm enticed to play this. Actually, I have a discovered attack on the knight. Okay, so how do I want to approach this situation? He has bishop takes there, targeting that pawn. I can play queen here, defend the pawn, and threaten this pawn. He pushes. I move queen up, still defend the pawn. Threaten this. He goes bishop back or queen to defend the knight. Oh yeah, but then that's really good for me because I have this bishop on this diagonal. So then he can't defend both knights at the same time and I can move this guy here. I think this is... So it's better. It might be better to develop this knight here by the book. But I'll be curious to see it after the game. I have this fire-breathing bishop all across the board. Did he just blunder that knight? Okay, you just gonna have to put it back there, right? He just has to put the knight back. See, at 1400, a lot of the games are still decided by blunders. There's nothing special about this rating. Now, do I want to take this? Or do I want to unleash this fire-breathing bishop? What do you think's better? If I take, rook over. Oh yeah, he can't even do that. Take, rook over, then I take the bishop. So, what else is he going to do? Take. Where can he move the bit? Where can he move the... it seems like no matter what, I'm winning a knight. take. He can't go here. He can't go here. Bishop's blocked in. He can't go here. That's a take. The only place he could go is there. And then I take. Unleash this attack on this knight. And then take the rook. Let's do it. Hopefully I just didn't make a big fool out of myself. Okay, that was also a move, but he still lost a pawn. So, is my queen in danger by staying here? Rook over, I have here. But then he brings rook forward, attacks me again, and I just go down here. Yeah, I think I can stay there for now. So now I will just attack this knight. And when he moves it, I'll take this knight. And the bishop, if he wants to be really generous. This is why you got to play the Sicilian at these levels. When people don't know what they're doing, okay, that's a move. Oh, no, don't tell me. No way. Am I really gonna... Okay, so what's my best way out of this? Do I chuck this? If I play bishop here, he just blocks with the pawn or the bishop, neither of which helps me. If I take, he takes, I take, threaten the rook. Oh, no. Unbelievable. No way. Not like this. Okay. Well, actually, wait. Do I get 2 pieces and the rook for the bishop? Let's go for that. Okay. There's still hope. Okay. Okay. I was gonna be upset. Now, do I have a better move to play before I take that rook? No checks. So I'll play that, and then I'll bring this rook over so he can't take it. I'll just go ahead and castle. Now he can't even bring his queen in here anyway. He has no dark squared bishop either, so I'm good. Now I would say this is an equal game. Actually, I'm probably better, actually, because he has 3 pawn islands, isolated. My pawns are better. I think I'm winning. Now I have isolated. Okay, I just gotta not blunder anymore. Okay, I'll go here, forking both of these pawns. Then what is he gonna play? Queen here to defend everything, and then do I have anything good after that? Then I'll just threaten that pawn. Okay, I'll do that. Wait. Is this better to fork these, or to go here and block off his queen from this diagonal? When I go here, I'm threatening this. He has to defend it somehow. Maybe a queen there. Check. Does that do anything? No. This might be the better square. Fork. He moves the queen here. Then he can never leave them. And then I play bishop here. Maybe this is better just because it's more forcing. Threatening here, then I'm going to play bishop here and go for that one. Okay, he just gives up this pawn on the edge. Is he threatening anything serious? He's threatening this. So what if I play here, let him kick this out, and then go back and aim at that one again? Then I won't get it. He pushes it. Does he have anything serious by having the queen here? I don't think so. He has no backup. And then plus once he brings it over here, I'm going to take, and then I'm going to come back and threaten these again. So I'll do that. As planned. If he pushes this, I take that. If he doesn't do anything, I take that. Can I survive this knight coming here? Looks kind of sketchy. I'll just stop him from going forward. Now he has to bring over his rook to guard this pawn, I think. Now I really need to develop this bishop and connect these rooks. That was my mistake in the game, was trying to get fancy before finishing my development. And then blundering, of course. So where's he going to go? Here? That's too slow. I'll just leave my bishop there so I could take it when he does that. And then the queen has no backup. Then I'll move my knight here, which is a good spot, I think. And his queen isn't really threatening anything. Maybe I defend this pawn. There we go. Nice pawn chain. Knight in the center of the board. Targeting an isolated pawn in the future. I'm just too low on time. That's the problem in this game. You know what would be really nice is if he gave up a fork somehow. His queen can't do anything there. I'll just threaten the queen. Everything's defended. It's the endgame, so I want to attack pawns. Let me get this guy involved. How do I get him involved? Where do I put him? I don't know. Half open file. I gotta start moving. If he plays queen here, if he wants to threaten that, then I do what? Then I do what, guys? Let's just make some threats. And try to get this rook up and over. Maybe double up back here, from back here. Okay, he's going to take some pawns. Okay. We will play one more and try and get even for the day. How's that? Where did I go wrong? Was that blunder really that bad? Yes, it does count a blunder. Oh, he blundered. Oh, what? I had a fork. The pawn was pinned. Oh my goodness. I'm playing this endgame terribly, by the way. Well, it was pretty good up until the end of it. Okay, blunder. Cost me the queen, but I got 2 pieces and an exchange for the queen. I'm still losing, but it's only by a couple of points. Moving on. We're moving on. I'm telling you guys, you can be this rating. You can be this rating. Do I try to play a Grand Prix? No, I don't know. I don't know well enough yet. Let's just play what I know. I know that he doesn't want 2 pawns in the center, so that's what I'll give him. I'll play the Alapin. He doesn't want those 2 pawns in the center. Okay, when he plays knight out, I push, right? Take. Or do I play this awkward move? D3. I have a good feeling about that push. Check. Does anything happen? Bishop out? Not really. Wait. What about this check? Check. Interesting. I have some open lines to the king for sure. But before we start considering that, let's just play the right moves. Okay, now check, bishop, take with the knight. Or he blocks with the knight. Okay, he could do either one. Man, it's interesting having these open lines to the king. I'm not used to this. I don't play this line. I mean, either way, I have to develop this bishop. So, let's be forcing. Good things come to those who force. This knight is pinned. Can I add another attacker? No, he has too many defenders. This queen can't really. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can't do anything there. Let's put the queen here and get ready to go after this pawn when he takes with the bishop. If he pushes, I'm happy. Take. This is interesting. I need to study the Alapin. Okay. I'll take here. If he takes with the bishop, I take this pawn. Of course, it doesn't happen. Do I have a sacrifice? Take. Is that good for me? No. I don't know enough. What happens when I go queen here? He castles. Do I have anything serious going on? No. Okay, do I just play d4? No, he has 2 attackers. I have to move it. Let's go ahead and take it. So, the whole point of the Sicilian is that you don't want your opponent to play d4. So he goes ahead and gives up that pawn for me. Thank you. I'll just escape as soon as I can with the queen. Do I want to be greedy? Am I getting trapped? Yes, this pawn blocks, so I have to get out. Bishop here, I just go here. Threaten this and defend this. D4. Actually, no. He wants to come right here. I need to have a good move. Let me castle. Bishop here. Okay, he wants to threaten that. Is that serious? He wants to take a pawn. I'll just go here. Okay, if I go here, he pushes this pawn, attacks. Did I just blunder a pawn? I'm too undeveloped. I'm too undeveloped. Again. Okay. What about here? Here, then I just go in here and I'm safe. Defend here. He pushes, I go here. Actually, it's not safe. He brings the bishop forward. Let me just get my queen. Okay, how serious is giving up that pawn? Here, I'm seriously lacking development. I can play here. Yeah, I'll just go there. Still defending. Speed up a little bit. D4, bishop here. No, I can't play that. That loses the bishop. Do I play G3 and ruin the scope of this bishop? I don't know. Let's get this knight in the game. What's he thinking? What are you thinking about? I know he's eyeing this pawn. Maybe I should do another one of my rook moves, sliding the rook over. Okay, let me just fork. Nope, that's not a fork. Let me push and then fork. Fork two attackers that are staring at my king. Can't be a bad move. Oh, but what if he plays here? I just wasted. That was a wasteful move. I should have developed. Wow, that was wasteful. I just feel like I have to start speeding up. I've been thinking too much. That's why I lost the last game. Okay, blocks in his own bishop. So if I slide this rook over and he pushes, I just win a pawn. If I go here, he takes with the bishop. I take, I have doubled pawns, but I get a bishop for a bad knight. Okay, I guess he wants to play bishop here. Then I just move my queen somewhere, no big deal. All right, let's see if he gives me that good bishop for my bad knight. He does exactly that. Thank you. Now if I go here, he can't push forward. Or I go here and I threaten to win it if he pushes. This one's probably better, getting my rook into the game. Bishop here, I just go here. I just go here, block this pawn. Blockade this pawn. Okay? Wait. Here, push. Do I have a good move? Then I'll go here. So I'll just go here. I'll just go here right away. and then I'll bring the rook over finally. Don't follow my example. This development was not good this game. Not good the last game either. Entertainment purposes only. This series. Okay, push, take. Nope, can't do that. Am I getting my queen trapped again? Here, here. Oh, that's so annoying. If I go here, he doubles up and pushes. So then I'll go here so I could have this move that develops my bishop. If he doubles up, I just push it still. He wants to slide over and push this pawn forward and threaten checkmate with the queen. That's what he wants to do. But all that's stoppable. Okay, that just lost a pawn. Okay. And now he can't even do that plan of trying the checkmate threat. He doesn't even have it anymore. Can I remove this rook from guarding? Nope, but let me get my bishop into the game. Netting the king. And then I'll bring this over. Trade off some of those rooks and try to get my queen to land on that square one day. Trying to get to 1500 sooner rather than later. It's a grind, man. It's a grind. Do I have any pawn breaks? Do I just have to play this? Play these right there. Okay, rook down, take. Then he can't take with the queen. So his queen is actually interfering with his attack. So how do I checkmate this king? I guess I could go ahead and threaten this pawn. He pushes. Then it's not a threat anymore. What do I do? Do I go over here? Nope, that's not a threat. I don't know, I gotta play something. This pawn's defended with this pawn now. He's going after this pawn too, but it couldn't really defend it by going to a good square. I guess I can. Okay, wait. I can't. I need, my king needs breathing room. That's what he needs. Okay. I'm gonna push this since there's no light squared bishop to go inside on these light squares, and then I'll put my queen here. He made his own bishop terrible by putting all these pawns on dark squares. I don't know why he did that. If he moves the queen, I'm so happy. Then I just remove his threats by trading the rooks very easily. And then have an easier endgame while I'm low on time. Oh, disconnected? Not like this. Come on. Come back. Come back. Wow. What an ending. The question is, was I winning? Let's find out. Let's find out. He was winning 78 to 86. I had 78 accuracy. He had 86. What did I do wrong? This is all. Oh, this was a good Alpin line. Book. The check was good, but I should have played d4. Okay. I had a lapse in judgment. I knew by playing the Alpin that I wanted to play d4. That was the whole point of playing it. But I just started thinking that there would be a tactic on this diagonal. I'm not used to saying this. I don't play this line, but I got excited, and it was better to play d4 early, and that's what made him win, was that these pieces got stuck back here for too long. That was good. I should have taken with the knight. Okay. Yeah, of course, keep your bishop, stupid. All right. This was all good. Best square. My better option was to push, and then once his bishop comes down, he doesn't really have anything. Then I just slide my king over, and he can't really attack. Okay, should have did that. Best square. I should have played d3 first. Okay. Best square. So when I was making all those moves with my queen, I was choosing all the best squares. That's a good thing. How is this the best move if he just takes it? Just to develop my bishop at all costs? Okay. Oh, I should have put it here and started targeting stuff. Yeah, there was no way I was going to get my queen over to this square. Okay. Fair enough. I should have moved the queen here. Oh, this is more active because it's on the same diagonal as defending this pawn in the future. Okay. All right. Yeah, he was winning and disconnected. Because it ended like that, I have to do one more. 14-22. Can today be a net positive? Let's find out. Can I rest easy tonight? Scandi. So what Scandinavian players want you to do is they want you to bring your pieces all out far and try to attack them. But I like to play this solid line and make them come up with a plan. Because the truth is they often don't have one. The Scandinavians are a very solid opening when they know the moves, and they often don't know what to do in the middle game. So I'll start by taking away his fianchetto dark squared bishop, his primary attacking piece in the position. Do I have to take it now? Not really. Not really. I'll just go ahead and queenside castle and launch an attack. Very straightforward. Do I do anything about that? Let's take that first. I know I want to do that. Interesting. Uses the king. If he takes, I take, and the knight is pinned. So I'll go ahead and start my attack with the pawns. He needs to attacking over here. Good move. What happens when I push? Take. I lure that knight away. And then I get to attack over here. Let's try it. Actually, because either way he can move his knight to this square later. So I'm not really doing anything by keeping this pawn there. He could just take it if he wants. So I'll go forward. I hear her saying that when you're being attacked in the flank, often the best option is to attack in the center. So I'm hoping that that's true in this case. We'll find out together. If I land my queen here, that's interesting because then I might be winning a bishop. Actually, no, he'll just move the rook over, but I feel like my pieces are more coordinated than his in that scenario. When I lure his knight away, I'm happy because then I just start my attack here, and I think I'm faster than him. So what's the best way to lure him away? Queen here. No, let's do this. Move this knight away. Okay. Logical. Activate your bishop. But then he has just this knight that's going to replace it. I don't really do anything. I think now I have to take it. Where's my clever attacking plan? I guess it doesn't hurt to... Okay, take. That's just a trade. Is this a good endgame for me? Knight here. Okay, maybe bishop here to keep my queen alive and able to attack, blocking off this queen. Guess he's might go knight here. Then what do I do? I push. That's what I do. So he can't go knight there. He's gonna play something else. He's gonna go here to the open file, maybe. Maybe he's gonna take this knight. If he takes this knight, I'm happy because then I get an open line directly on his king. I can put a rook on. And then I think my attack is way faster than his. He can push these pawns, but I'm faster. I've already started. And I have pieces aimed. So that must be a good thing. Okay, he's going to just roll the pawns. How do I be faster? What if I go here, bait him to take, and then I slide both rooks over and I have an open line? Or he takes and then I go here, and then I have an open line too. That looks pretty good. I kind of want to take that, but I can't because of the fact this knight's undefended. So that ruins that plan. So I need to put the knight somewhere. The stupid bishop. His bishop is too strong. So if I can't go queen there, he just moves the rook over. If I go here, what happens? He takes with the knight. Then I could threaten like this. That looks interesting. Let's try it. Take. And then there, he takes. No, I can't kick him. So after he takes, I have to move my. Man, this bishop is on a good diagonal. What do I do? Do I sacrifice and then bring this rook over and have? Is that a sacrifice, guys? Take. Rook over. Queen staring. Okay. What if check? He goes back. Doesn't help me. Let's try this one. I just feel like with these staring right there and this rook, I have to be able to do something. Okay, do I sacrifice that? Take, take, check. He goes to the corner, and then checkmate. Let's see if he falls for it. If this stuff is correct, then I'm gonna be really happy. If he doesn't take, that's even better. Even if he doesn't take, that's good, because then I bring the rook here, and then I have all this initiative. What does he have to play? What does he have to play? I don't know if he can get out of this. I don't know if he can get out. Was this engine approved sacrifice? Don't tell me this was engine approved. What else can he do to prevent all this? He can't go back. Then I just go here. Then he has to sacrifice the queen. He can't go here. If he goes there, I just check, and that has to lead to a checkmate, because then I have the queen and the rook. If he takes, I check. Then where does he go? Here. And then I go here. That has to also lead to a checkmate. If he doesn't take this, I check here, and that probably leads to a checkmate. He has no checks. He has no in-between moves. That's an interesting move. Now where's the correct way to do this? Check, corner, so I go here. Check. Then he goes backwards, and then was that the wrong move? Come on. No way. Did he find an only move? So then what do I do? Oh no. Do I go queen here? He takes. Do I have anything? Do I just move my rook back and then check from down here? Knight can't do anything. Queen here. Knight, that doesn't do anything because then he just takes the bishop. Is it really move my rook back? And queen here. Takes. That isn't winning. Okay, But I don't need to do the sacrifice. Okay, rook back takes, check, or check. He moves to the side. I have at least a perpetual. Do I? Can I take this? No. He takes the rook. Wow. Wait. If he takes the rook, check. Wow, it's not here. No way. So I have to play the rook back and then lose the bishop? After all that? Do I just go for the perpetual? Rook back, check, check. Okay, let's just buy myself time. I know I at least have a perpetual, I think. After he takes, I have this. Do I have something better? Check. Takes. Knight and rook can't do it alone. So I guess I'll just take the perpetual. Wow. How did I blow that? Do I have it, guys? Where is it? Take. Where is it? I need the queen on a light square. Do I go here? Then he blocks. Can he stop that? Check. Okay, let's... I don't have time to calculate. Worst case scenario, I take the... No. Okay, let me just... I'm out of time. I am out of time. And he doesn't go for it. So... Let me get the... Wait, let's try to sneak over here. He's gonna block with the rook, but then at least have a check. Oh, I had a pin. I still have the pin. Not like this, guys. Not like this. Wow. Shameful game. Okay. Let's review. No brilliant moves. It was terrible. 3 blunders. There was nothing there. I should have started the attack before castling. So I had a voice in my head telling me to do that, but I didn't listen to it. Best move, starting the pawn. Over here, I should have just kept going with the pawn. Like I should have pinned this knight Okay. How disappointing. How disappointing. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Oof. 14-14. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Hang on. Hang on. I was premature in my analysis. I was too premature in my analysis. I was too upset. This was a blunder. When you played pawn attacks bishop, that was a blunder. And then I had a brilliant move, and I'm totally winning. I had it. I had this is a brilliant move because I could have won material later. Best move, checking. Then he's forced there. And then I played the wrong move. I had to skewer the queen to the pawn. And then this would have happened. He would have went there. I had all this. So there was something there. It wasn't a checkmate, but it won material. I could have had a bishop.